Hey guys, that's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you this camera. Let's try this camera. Great. Hey! Welcome to the stream, everybody. Is there anybody in chat who's new? I'm so interested because I feel like there's like this core group of you. And nobody else is like, nobody's new. Nobody's like Erica, who's like, who's Joe? Ooh. New to the, shut up, Alex. You're not new to the stream. You moderate the stream. Hi, Marabou. This is, let me turn this up on my brain. I want that, there we go. Ah, there we go. Oh, welcome the Cherie Mai. Welcome. Ukai and Silver Sea. Yuki Rose, I see you every time. Welcome. If you don't know me, my name is Joe Zieja. I'm a voice actor in Los Angeles, and I'm very tired. All the time. Just really all the time, I'm tired. But I'm glad to be here with you on a Thursday afternoon. We're getting into the holiday season. And anybody doing something like really fun over the holidays? Whether you celebrate Christmas or Satan Day or whatever. Whatever is good for you. CM0011, I do recognize you. Getting your tree, that's cool. Presents, going to see your brother. White Mitch, you're not new, don't lie. Hey, Amy Gaming. Watching hockey. Hey, are you a Canadian up north there in the CJ Playmaker? You're gonna watch those guys spit the puck around on the old ace there, huh? Are you gonna go out for a rip? I shouldn't make fun of Canadians. You're the nice version of America. Soul Reaper, what's up? Oh, gift swapping, that's cool. That's racist. Thank you. Half my mods are Canadian, so this is it. That's. Oh, thanks, Ice. I'm glad. Oh, CJ's a New Yorker. All right. Well, that was pretty far. That was pretty far from Canada. Although it's not. When I lived in Jersey, I went up to Canada a couple times. We host. We have most holidays at our house. I don't know. I guess I just like being the center of the universe. So all the holidays we have Thanksgiving and Christmas. Sorry to hear that, JB. Best of luck. Love to the family. Ah, happy birthday, Majesty. And thank you for the biddies. Everybody say happy birthday to Majesty. I know there are a lot of Canadians on the stream. What is it? Is it because I'm wholesome that I attract Canadians? Yuki Rose, I lived in Texas for some time, and I tend to agree with you. Although I would say that Austin, I really enjoy Austin, Texas, and San Antonio to some extent too. I liked living there. It was not in San Antonio. It was in the middle of nowhere. It was 3 hours away from San Antonio. Crimson Crayons, you are correct. It was indeed, good fellow. Twice I was there. God help me. Did the transition sound funny? Is it all broken up? I'll restart OBS because this has happened before and I don't want it to happen again. So, is anybody else here in the choppiness? Okay, I'll restart. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll play that hydration movie again. I bet it'll be better now. But I have to drink water, otherwise it's not going to be... Was that better? Okay, perfect. Yeah, OBS kind of junks some of those VFX sound effects stuff every once in a while. I try to make it so that I'm starting fresh right before I stream, but I don't know. How about that offline screen now? Did you guys see the offline screen before I came online? If you didn't, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now because it's so amazing that you have to see the offline screen that I had commissioned from Irene, who is an incredible artist. Let me take a look. Let me take a look, and I'll put it up on screen. This one right here. Oh, God, can't get back to Tortatis. Oh, dag nabbit. This is what I want right there. Okay. Uh-huh. Need to be a little smaller. How cool is that? It's gonna, I don't want to leave it up here too long because people coming to the chat are gonna be like, oh, Joe's offline, goodbye. Yeah, she really, like, if you've seen, well, I guess you probably haven't seen pictures of my studio, but it's basically my studio. It is, oh, jeez. Yeah, I'll add, yeah. She's amazing. Yuki, stay here, don't go away. It's pretty close. I'll drop a picture at some point. I don't sit by a window. That is actually the window to my sound booth. So the sound booth is over to the right as I'm sitting. So yeah. Boop. There it goes. That's my stream, right, Captain Awesome? It's like I come in, I drink water, and then I get the f out. That's it. So yeah, I'm glad, very funny. You guys are so funny. How many flosses? How many flosses are in a, what's a flosses? I don't know what a flosses is. That's weird looking at, though, you could see right through it. I don't know how many it's probably, I think it's just under a actual, it's just under a pint. If you're looking at a pint, which I think is 16 ounces. Right? Ah. I don't know. High quality H2O, it really is. Irish. It's an Irish voice that I've been working on for a few. Oh no! You don't use water in Canada? So, boy, I have nothing interesting to tell you guys. We're gonna have a chill Pokemon stream today. I do, White Mitch. You know what I haven't done in a really long time? And I know we probably have some new folks. I haven't done like a straight up Q&A, have I? Do you guys want to do that tonight? Do you guys want to have like a little Q&A? I see just like a lot of rando questions in the chat. I can make time for that. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll make some time. If you have questions, you can totally like, you can whisper a mod at any point tonight, and I'll make reminders, and I will. I'll answer some questions later. But why don't we play some Pokemon? Do you guys want to play some? Want to just play? Have Pokemon? Okay, let's see this sweet, sweet bow flip transition into the game. Sometimes I forget about the fact that like we're actually here to play games, and yeah. I am mad about the last time I played, actually. People were giving me crap about it on Twitter. Someone drew, what was the one that I had the real hard time with? The one that looked like a cloud of cotton candy. Someone drew it and was like, this is the thing nightmares are made of. And I was like, oh no. Thanks to the sub, A3C. Oh god, it's Hop already. This, if you recall, at the end of last stream, I turned and purposely walked the other way, saying I was going to walk all the way around the world so that I didn't have to battle Hop. But here we go. So real talk here. Well, I don't know if this is real talk. Kotaku today put out an article that was like in defense of Hop. It was like someone from Kotaku had watched me all over Hop on my stream and was like, they didn't write an article about this. I haven't read it yet because I just saw it pop up a little while ago, but there is an article on Kotaku called "In Defense of Hop," and maybe we should take a look at it let's take a look at it during halftime today, and I'll tell you why Hop. Does that sound fun? We'll take a look at the article today on chat, and see why it's wrong. Okay, a lot of extra stuff to do today. So let's get this. Let me obliterate Hop.
Let's have a taste of what a gym badge holder's team can do.
Did you win the grass gym, Hop? Because I did. Now you can taste Scorance's double feat. I don't even need 2 of them because you're terrible. No. Oh, I knocked out his left eye. That wasn't even a type matchup. Okay. A Corvisquir. No. Because I'm confident that Scorance can probably knock out whatever you... Oh, it's a flying Pokemon. Okay, no berries. What if I hit you with fire? Ooh, that was good enough. Blue Fairy, so it's like Lawrence, right? Where everyone's like, don't hate on Lawrence, he gets better after the time skip. Does Hop get better after the time skip? I know, Tack. Like, how many gaming websites am I gonna alienate myself from? No, keep Scorance. Hop, I just obliterated 2 of yours. Thwacky? Do I get bored with the battles? You know, a little bit. I gotta say, like, there's not like a whole lot of variety. Oh, I probably should have flamed him, shouldn't I? I wasn't even thinking because I was too busy looking at you guys. Thank you for the gift subs. Jovialu. Arigatou gozaimasu. Well, Hop clearly hasn't gotten any better at Pokemoning, because I'm still thrashing him. Yeah, the game is generally, like, extremely easy. I don't know that it requires, like, you know. Yeah, we'll see.
You've gotten strong, Professor Tree. Just seems I've got to train even harder from now on. Or train at all, I guess, since you mop the floor with me like an old rag.
Oh, the water gym. What's good against water Pokemon? Electric? Hop does need an 80s montage, like The Mandalorian. Like every episode of The Mandalorian, Hop needs an 80s montage. What is that thing? What is that? Come back here. Eldegoss. Do I have one of these yet? Kick him in the face. Or tackle him, I guess. Oh, that's not a big tack. Okay. Kick him twice. That's a 1. That's a 2. Oh, now Scorance is asleep. Do I have any, like, anti-sleep medication? Can I give him anxiety so he doesn't sleep anymore? Is there an anxiety medication? Existential dread. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for existential. Is it not in here? I would love to make an RPG with, like, real life stuff like that. Dang it! Stop it! I'm gonna run out of awakenings. Nope, I don't need any more in my bag. Stop it. Double kick him again. Don't crit. Okay. Cotton Spore. Now he's softer? Oh. Nope, no. Catch that Pokemon. Christian wants to do a raid battle. Oh, that might be fun. I don't know the first thing about it, but... Arg! Almost had it. That's okay. I don't need... You take a nap, Scorance. You've done a lot of work. I'm gonna start throwing Pokeballs at this thing. Do I have one of these already? No, I don't. I guess I'm just gonna burn through my entire collection of Pokeballs again. Oh, that's such a pain in the butt. Oh, I have its pre-evolution? Well then, why don't I just kill it? Oh, I can't because I'm asleep. Alright, Kilda, get in there. I miss Klefka too. Maybe we'll bring Klefka back in. Alright, I will try one more time to catch this Pokemon. And if it doesn't work, I'll kill it. And we'll have salad. We'll have a floral salad. Yep, you're dead. Now you're dead. Brutal Swing. This really is a very fitting name. Like a teddy bear that has a move called Brutal Swing. Looks like Kilda's gonna die. Oh, yeah, I don't think Kilda's gonna make this one, guys. Super Potion. Yeah, let's go ahead and use that on Kilda. Oh, I was like, what is that on its butt? It's a tag. It's the do not remove. Yeah. All right. Payback. Oh, it's Brutal Swing. I don't want to catch it. I want to destroy it. Oh. Go! Screw to level 22. What are these things? I think I have all of these already. You! Get ready to die! It's not even really, like, violent. We don't have a Claude-inspired Pokemon name. Alright, Denise. Whatever this is. So, this is a plant-type Pokemon? You're not still sleeping, are you? You're still asleep? Wake up! Leafage. Oof. Not very effective. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to set them on fire. We did we get Fox McCloud? I think we did. Bye. Woobat. Keep the current Pokemon. I guess another flame charge. Hopefully we get to a... Speed up! Air cutter, which is just a euphemism for a fart. Tackle him. Oh, no! I didn't expect the potion. That's not gonna work. Rah! Hit it again. Ah! Anything else, Denise? Now give me your lunch money. Thank you. That so Zoe, imagine if every time you took your dog out for a walk, someone else walking their dog tried to fight you. That's essentially what this is. Are you following me? I don't need you. Oh, you guys leave me alone. I'm not interested in you. Let's see what we got. Make sure my Pokemon are in decent shape. Let's give one to Scorance. Actually, let's give another one to Scorance. Hoya! Keep this to yourself. You just tell secrets to random people on the road? Keep this to yourself, but I'm embezzling money. Office worker Gabrielle. Crow gunk. What's a gunk? This guy looks uncomfortable. Those aren't very effective. Ah, poison Pokemon. What if I set you on fire? Goodbye. That's it? You only had one? Who are you talking to on the phone? What does this sign say? Okay. Hooray! Oh wow, everything went weird, huh? What the f- Jeez. So what happened there was, Streamlabs, or sorry, my Stream Deck tried to pull a VFX from a scene that wasn't loaded. The whole thing crashed OBS. OBS then would not launch. I rebooted my computer 3 times, deleted a bunch of scenes, and ultimately had to delete and reinstall OBS, then restore everything from backup. So, I'm back now. You guys should be able to see everything. It was indeed a system failure. Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna go on like nothing happened. Sorry about that, guys. That really sucked. That sucked for all of us. And I had to listen to that music in my headphones the entire time. I'm glad you guys had fun without me. Hey, Maribou! How many of these do I have? I have 30 of them. Yeah, okay, I didn't really waste that many balls. No, thanks. I'm glad you guys have... One of my favorite things about this community that we've created is that you guys have a lot of fun without me. I know you guys run movie nights and game nights and stuff like that, and... Who's this person? Our sincerest apologies. The chairman is quite busy at the moment. Everyone, please disperse. Please leave now. Does that sound right? With some heels on. She's got like 6-inch heels on. And this dude in the Bermuda shorts over here. We need the support of our... Oh, what was his voice? He's the stadium announcer, right? So he's like, It was up here. We need the support of our fans to keep doing what we're doing. Chasing them off like that, aren't you being a bit too harsh, Oleana? Fans are very important, of course. That's why you need to keep doing your work for their sake. I promise to do everything in my power to assist you too, Chairman. We're pretty close, right? That's where we were. He had the constant radio voice. Bead, sir, or bidet. No. It's probably not bidet. No, it's bidet. Let's call him bidet. Yeah, he's bidet from now on. It's bidet, sir.
That's right, bidet. I dare say I'm impressed how far you've come since I gave you that Pokemon all those years ago. Will you be the one to win the gym challenge, or perhaps it will be one of the trainers endorsed by the champion?
I will provide your faith in me was well placed, Chairman. I won't lose to anyone. Anyway, I'll be on my bidet way now.
Ah, your name was Professor Zieja, right? We were just talking about you. I admit I'm curious about Leon's reasons for endorsing you.
That's a dick thing to say.
Ah, I just had a good idea, as I tend to do. It clearly wasn't these shorts. These shorts weren't the good idea.
Chairman, we really should be going.
Please do your best for the sake of Galar's future.
So it looks like her shirt has a wound that's bleeding all over her skirt. The chairman will be heading to this town's seafood restaurant. Win the gym badge and join him there at once. Do not keep him waiting. Goodbye. I believe the chairman was quite clear. Get the f out of my sight until you have a gym badge. Who is this lady? Ooh. What else is in town? What are you doing over there? I mean, I guess I could just go mop up at the gym rather than... Yeah, let's just do that. Anything cool over here? No?
Welcome to the herb shop. We've got herbs. We've got energy powder and herbs.
This is expensive stuff. Sure. This seems weird. Why are there all these like duplicate items that do the same thing? Oh, well screw that then. What are you doing? Incense? Boost the power of different types of Pokemon. I don't care. I haven't really found a need to use any enhancement for anything yet. You have a good eye. I found a magnet. Ooh, what's up here? I'm really digging, like, I think this is like rock harmonica. Oh, I can just walk into random people's houses. Hello. You look upset.
Yo, Garto, tihi.
I'm gonna go... Okay, yeah, I can. I can tell if a Wooper is female or male. Because one of them only has one spike on its horns, ears, and the other one has two. I don't know which is which, but... Anybody home?
Everything my mom cooks is yummy.
This is the train station. I don't need to go there. What's up, CF Wraithchild? How are you? I hope you're having a great day. You must be a gym challenger, right? She's off at the lighthouse. Head toward the sea. You shouldn't be able to miss it. Okay. What's the bicycle button again? I can't remember. Oh, there's the lighthouse. Plus. Yeah! See her face. You must be a gym challenger, right? I get like a Valley Girl vibe. Maybe it's the surfer outfit. That's amazing. You're one of the ones endorsed by Leon, right? You've become something of like a hot topic among the gym leaders. Here you go, Mr. Famous. I already heard about you, so you should learn about me too. Ooh, I got a lead card. Let's head to the stadium. I love fishing, but I love Pokemon battles even more, and I'm itching for a battle with you, so... Yeah, I think too much Valley. I think she'd be more surfer girl. The Valleys, I think it makes you sound too stupid. Oh, I randomly found some potions.
Totally gnarly.
I got net balls. Hey guys, what should I do with the magnet? Up, here's a Aracuda. Let's kick this fish in the face. Is a sentence I never thought I'd say. I still don't see what I should do with the magnet. I have this magnet, and I need to know what to do with it. Nice! Aracuda, I chose you. You chose me? Did we choose each other? Okay, so we've got a male Aracuda. Oh, I like Ashakuda. Ashakuda it is. Ashakuda. Let's go to the box. Is it just Aracuda and Magikarp here? Because we'll try one more time. Jimmy, come here. Oh, this is oh, I have you already. I'm not interested. I'm just not. Forget it. Ooh. Guys, what should I do with this magnet? Item to be held. It was a powerful magnet that boosts the power of electric type moves. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. What am I supposed to do with, I can't remember what I'm supposed to do now. Continue your gym shot. Holbury? Is this Holbury? Okay, now we're good.
Greetings, Professor Zieja. The ball guy. I see you have a fishing rod. In that case, I've got the perfect Pokeball for you.
One of these times I hope he's like, I've got the perfect Pokeball for you, and then just punches him in the face.
My fist.
Why is he skiing in place? Oh, we've got the uniform stuff over here, and we got, what is this? Just a shop? A Pokemart? I'm here to buy. What do you sell? Super Potion! Give me 7 of them. Okay, so one more time. We'll sort by type? Huh. So I've got this magnet. What do I do with it? Can you do anything with it? Or is it just like, is it like a key item? Alright, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, let's do it! Changing room is located over there. Wow, that was a quick change there, Zieja. I can't use my Pokemon box link. All right, now it's, well, this is the weirdest, okay. Dear Diary, I went to the shittest water park today. Okay, his voice reminds me of like Theodore Roosevelt, or his mustache.
I'm challenging maze, and you must reach the goal to clear the mission. Bully! However, some paths in the maze are blocked by water. What should you do then? Press the red button.
First, die. Wow, these ladies look pissed. Like, look at her. She's like, I am gonna f you up, little kid. I don't know where you're 2 feet in front of me, but huh?
Gym trainer Julia sent out Timpole. Super gnarly.
Oh crap. That's not gonna work against water Pokemon, huh? Can I electrocute him? Stop him. This would have been really, probably a lot easier if I had something in my inventory that would enhance electric type Pokemon. Oh well. We'll see what we can do. Spark him! Bam! Okay.
Timpole and I were the ones who got soaked. Oh no!
Alright, what I will do is I will swap them. Swap the Pokemon for this. Why does it say, what the hell is a mystery gift? Alright. Alright, press this button. and then press this button. But then you have to go back and press that button again. This game is rated E for everyone. But first, all right, Heather, you're going down. Wow. Spark 'em. Trapped in a vortex. Bye. Yeah, Hina's our only mod tonight, I think. No Dear Abby during Pokemon. It's a different halftime show. I got all screwed up because, yeah, we're already at halftime. Keep current Pokemon. Tonight we're gonna do a couple of things outside of the game. We're gonna have Professor Treege's Pokedex, which the mods just dropped in there. We'll do a Q&A session as well. And we're also gonna look at this Kotaku article together. Tackle him. Finish him with a tackle. Can we still have the antlers? No, you get something else. Locke, have you not been around since, Oh yeah, Alex is here tonight too. Locke, have you not been around for a Pokemon stream yet? Okay, so now we gotta press this button. All the way back here, press this button. Go all over here. Well, you're standing there looking very aggressive with a Pokemon, so. Ouch! That one hurt. I'm gonna have to heal after this battle. No, keep him. Ow! Definitely have to heal. Bye, Lynn. Mods, don't fight. All right, we're gonna need to use. There's that mag. I would feel way better if I could use this. I don't know. Oh well, I'm gonna heal the Pokemon. Where's my super potion? Yep. Oh, right. Okay. I'm gonna get this over here. Why is everyone yelling Yipnats? I'm using Yipnats. I can't use him any harder. Oh, how did I get back to the beginning? No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, all right, I have to get up there. Why did I do that then? Oh no! Oh, okay. See here. So if I do this, I gotta get the Yearler one. Where do Yearler? No, I need it. Ah, crap. This is tough. If I do that, I'm trapped back here. I can't do anything. I can't ride my bicycle in here? That's crappy. Come on, come on. Okay. Okay. Now I think we're all right. This was easy if I can only figure out what the f to do with the magnet. Well, that's it? I don't have to fight anybody? I'm using Yipnats. How am I gonna like beat this without using Yipnats? It's all electrical. I want electrical Pokemon. This gnarly babe's coming out of North Side, right in that pit.
Welcome, Honored Gym Challenger. I think you already realized, but I'm Nessa. Sorry to have made you look for me.
I found you. We've already met. You're just grandstanding right now. Your partner? Wow. Thumping. This is seriously thumping. I'm not Dynamaxing yet. I don't need to Dynamax. I can't do a Welsh accent. The only thing I can do that like sounds like a Welsh accent is just be unintelligible. It sounds like a Dutch person speaking British. There we go. Come on. No. Well, BP for short. I think it's a fair estimation. Dutch. I used to live in Europe. The Dutch to me always sounded like it was physically falling out of the person's mouth. It's like I can't understand any of it because I know it has like same tectonic roots as or Teutonic. I can't remember. Ow! But Dutch was like, it literally sounded like it was German falling out of someone's mouth. Like that's what it sounded like on the radio. Yipnats will be fine, guys. Don't worry. If only I had something that would enhance his power. Like, specifically enhance electrical stuff. Australian I can't do. I need to work on it. All right, bag. Let's take a look and let's have a super potion for Yippee. Zentari with the gift sub bomb right as the music got boppy. Thank you. Now we're gonna Dynamax to the music of those gift subs. I forget which one it was. I think it was this one. Are you guys ready? Come on. Hurry up here. I got a Dynamax. Oh man, am I gonna die? We'll try. All right, you ready to hit the tomato? Yeah, buddy. Oh, he recovered 3 HP. I'm glad. Look at these. Ladies and gentlemen, these two titans are engaging in fierce Pokemon combat. And that lasted only 1 or 2 seconds. Yipnats. More like Ripnats. Someone suggested Pump to do. This Ripnats. If I had had something that would have made him more powerful, this would have been fine. What do I use? Do I use Shadow Sneak? That's gonna take me an hour. Holy sh! Well, I don't have anybody else who's grass. Hoodaman, let's see what happens to you. Haha, now you're small again. I think I actually will use a revive on Yip, and then I may swap him out. We'll see. Just in case. That's just a backup. Thanks, Double 3D. Oops. Actually, we're just gonna prep it all. Yipnats. Hoodaman, you're I do Lord Mandalore. I do archive. YouTube. Thanks, X Starlina. Hoodaman is now out, and I can bring Yipnats back in without using a turn. Thank you for your noble sacrifice, Hoodaman. All right, the turtle. This isn't gonna go well, you guys. Okay. We'll have to do what we can to keep him alive. No, I won't survive another one. I don't want to do that, so let's see here. I don't think I'm going to survive. We'll try it. Nope. Okay. Scorance is gonna get his butt kicked, right? Let's try it. Maybe, because he's been using a lot of non-water type attacks. So we'll use double kick. We'll see if it'll work. Double kick him! Okay, that wasn't nothing. One more round and I'll take him out, and if he doesn't use a water type attack. Good, okay. And Scorance is very fast. Oh, never mind, that is. Okay. I may knock him out with a double kick. Let's give it a shot. Let's see it. That's a 1. Here we go, Scorance. Knock him down. Scorance is the winner!
I may proudly be the strongest member of this gym, but I was totally washed away. I got pitted. Now that I've battled you, I think I understand. Continue to seize victories in the gym challenge with your Pokemon. You have an incredible spirit. It's so gnarly. Let's shake hands. And by the way, you should give the magnet to Yipnuts.
Oh! Duh! God, I wish I knew that before this battle took place. I feel like you guys really failed me there. Like, if you had just told me, I wouldn't have had to go through all that bullshit with... Alright. Alright. Cool. Okay. Nice battle. Thanks. Oops, nope, that's not what I do. Okay, so we're lowish on time tonight because of that technical snafu, which is a military term. That stands for situation now absolutely f***ed up. There you go, you learned something today. You guys want to do Professor Trija, or do you want to just do the Kotaku stuff and do the little Q&A? Yeah, everybody wants Trija. Okay. Okay. Let's do some. Wait a minute.
Magnet to Yipnuts! You need to give the magnet to f***ing Yipnuts! Are you stupid? It says right in the description, it's helping electric type Pokemon! Jesus Christ! Well, hi everybody. Professor Trija here. God. Well. Alright, fine. So I hear you guys want to know about different Pokemon in the Pokedex today. So we're gonna go over a few of them. We don't have too much time. We'll keep this short. The first one, Mewtwo video, has been talking about the Cantankerous. I forgot to put the glasses down. That kind of enhances the whole professor nerd thing. Cantankerous is a very interesting Pokemon that looks like a cross between a grumpy old man and a kangaroo. Very wrinkly in all the wrong places. And Cantankerous's mostly its primary skill is yelling at the television. No matter what the volume is, that Cantankerous is always yelling at the television. Doesn't matter if it's Rachel Maddow or Rush Limbaugh or whoever it is. Boy, they're yelling at the television. So if you encounter a Cantankerous, the easiest thing to do is just wait for it to take a nap. Marabou Streams wants to know about Sucapinais. The Sucapinais is a very interesting onomatopoeia type Pokemon, which means that it's really a representation of a noise in the English language. The Sucapinais its only cry is the word Sucapee. It just runs around and it just says Sucapee. And everyone's like, eyes? No, not Sucapinais. It's just Sucapee. Yeah, that's the main power of the onomatopoeia type Pokemon. Very much related to the Lickmanuts. The Lickmanuts and the Sucapinais are quite familiar with each other for a variety of reasons. The Snickerpoodle, Silver Bells, asks about the Snickerpoodle. The Snickerpoodle is a combination of a dog and a cookie. The Snickerpoodle is actually covered all over with cinnamon, which sounds like a great idea, but when it uses its signature move, which is just shake, it sort of shakes its fur all over the place, and if you've ever inhaled cinnamon, I don't recommend it. So the Snickerpoo might look delicious, but you don't want to touch that. You just don't want to think about that. Mitch wants to know about the Hopemon. The Hopemon is actually a myth. The Hopemon does not exist. The entire world is without Hopemon, and you should abandon Hopemon, all ye who enter here. Sorry to, well, it's what we have to deal with. Good Luck Cat wonders about the missing scene file. The missing scene file is an OBS type Pokemon that absolutely you for 20 minutes and ruins your stream. It's a gremlin that crawls inside your computer and just makes your day absolutely miserable. The missing scene file is a very dastardly Pokemon. Not that I'm upset about it, but I am quite upset about it. Evelyn Mills wants to know about the Flea Mighty. Now, many of you have talked about the Flea Mite. We all know what the Flea Mite is. The Flea Mighty is an evolution of the Flea Mite, which actually only happens after it drinks the blood of several animals. It sounds very gruesome, but after the Flea Mite evolves, the Flea Mighty is not what you'd think. It grows to over 8,000 times its size and has an incredible, insatiable desire for blood. And the previous cry that you have heard of, that goes away. And it sounds like... It's very different and not at all pleasant. Not at all pleasant. I don't recommend engaging with the Flea Mighty. And we'll do one more because I hear there's other things that we want to get to tonight. A lot of people are really reacting negatively to the Flea Mighty. I mean, this is part of your learning. If you're not willing to learn, you shouldn't be here. So if sounds like bother you, maybe you should change your major to something other than Pokemon. You know? So, I'm just saying. Yuki wants to know about the Com Pooper. Now. The Com Pooper. Oh boy. You don't want to come across one of these, and you probably don't want it in your Pokemon box. The Com Pooper is well, it's a defecation type Pokemon. We don't like to talk about them because it's not very polite dinner conversation, but defecation type Pokemon do exist, and the Com Pooper is indeed one of the fiercest. Its major ability is well, it's a radio talk show host, and that's where it really shines in espousing all sorts of weird opinions. And what you don't want is for the Com Pooper to involve, because it becomes the com, and the Com is not something that you want in your life at all. So watch out for the Com Pooper. Okay, you guys, just be careful. And well, that's it for class today, students. I hope you tune in next time for Professor Treeja's. And I swear to God, if somebody doesn't tell this idiot that he's got to use the magnet on you. Hi guys. I hope Professor Treeja worked well with you. I make every horrible day better. I'm glad, guys. I guess maybe as a peace offering, let's do a giveaway. Let's take a look at the Brits for giveaway. So here are the prints for you. US, Canada only. Exclamation point ticket. Here are the prints that you can win. And while we're doing that, this music reminds me of Gold Saucer a little bit, like the not the music in the Gold Saucer, but the music right before you race the chocobos, like while you're picking your chocobo and stuff like that, doesn't it? It's very reminiscent of that. Let's take a look at some fan art. So Ice Milk, my mod, got really busy, and couldn't do some Pokemon, but luckily you guys did. And I know Zio Corvid is in the chat right now, so check these out. I think they're awesome. The Bleagle is fantastic.
I like that it has bites taken out of it. And the Kilda is just amazing. It looks like you drew it on like really cute paper too, which I appreciate. Yeah, I love it. Exclamation point ticket in chat enters you into the giveaway. I don't have the thing up here. It looks really great. Back to these prints for a moment. Exclamation point ticket. I'll leave this open for another 30 seconds or so while I'm gonna have to build a scene here on the fly to read the article we've got going on here. Oh, are you Jelly Roll? Let's show him again. Thank you for drawing and sending it to me. I'm gonna go ahead and close that giveaway. We're gonna draw a winner. The winner of one of these prints is T. Gibbs. Congratulations, T. Gibbs. You're the winner of a signed print from me. Bob Ross. No, I'm not Bob Ross. Congratulations, T. Gibbs. You're the winner of a signed print from me, Joe. Get in touch with one of the mods and let them know who you are, where you are, where I can send that print, and what you'd like on it. I could totally sign it as Bob Ross if you want. I don't think that's illegal, is it? Just as good as Bob Ross? I'm nowhere near as good as Bob Ross. I don't think that's the way it's gonna go. So screen's gonna go black for a second. Boop. Boop. I'm gonna try to build a quick scene. Because what I want is well, now you guys can see, this never works for me. Window captures never work for me. I don't like it. I wasn't really prepared for this. Okay, well, things will get weird for a second because I'm gonna have to use a display capture instead of not that one, this one. Okay, can you guys see this? Well, I can't see you anymore. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. We'll do it this way. Does that look okay? Can you guys see that in defensive hop? To the left. I have an ultra wide display, so sometimes it makes it a little difficult. Is that good right there? Okay, perfect. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at In Defensive Hop, the unlucky Pokemon rival. Now, usually I would charge people for this, but I guess I can read you the article. It's not that long. Oh, it's Jeeta Jackson. Jeeta actually is the one who interviewed me for Kotaku after Fire Emblem. So, sorry, Jeeta. I think I'm about to tell you that you're wrong. All right. I will not hear any more slander about Hop, your rival in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Do you guys want? Let's do the narrator voice. Do you guys want the narrator voice for this? I can give you what has been the Pokemon narrator voice. Okay, here we go. Boop, boop, boop. I will not hear any more slander about Hop, your rival in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Your rivals in the more recent Pokemon games have trended more towards childhood pal than the big-time assholes you had to trounce in the older ones. This sounds starting to sound like Ian McClellan. I have strong memories of wanting to just beat the shit out of Blue from Red and Blue because he was such a non-stop jerk, and I'll still kick his ass if I see him. It's on sight, dude. Hop, on the other hand, is a nice kid. All he wants is to be Pokemon champion like his big brother Lee. It is your role in Sword and Shield to crush his dream constantly. Every time he challenges you, he's sure he's figured out the key to beating your winning strategy. Due to the nature of the game, each time you face him, he is wrong. Because he is a f***ing idiot. Once, when I was playing, my boyfriend looked over at my shoulder as I killed Hop's Score Bunny in one hit and muttered, "His confidence is misplaced." Some Pokemon players find Hop's eternal optimism annoying. Because it is. When you get a particularly good hit in that takes advantage of type differences, he'll congratulate you on your knowledge of type matchups, even though you've demonstrated it 16 f***ing times by the time you hit the second gym. I understand that people might find this annoying. I do not. It's sweet that he can find a way to compliment you, even when you're absolutely destroying him. While I understand wanting to have a rival that you've driven to beat through hatred, it creates an emotional slurry that makes me feel bad. Combining the joy of victory with the joy of having made someone feel bad just sours the win for me. When I win, I want it to be a celebration of my skills, not a celebration of how much someone sucks, even if they suck a considerable amount. If I beat someone, I want to know that they were trying their hardest, that they wanted it just as much as me, even if they suck. Pokémon Sword and Shield also has a character that is designed to be hateable. Bidet. A mysterious butt cleaner that has been endorsed by the Pokémon equivalent of the president of FIFA. He's a jerk to you from the first time you meet him until the last time you defeat him in battle. While he's a good character and I felt good about beating him, I'm not as attached to him as I am to Hop. Beating Bidet feels good, but I don't really feel any connection to him. I do have a rather clean arse. Bidet is just one more stepping stone on my way to victory. Whatever his personal problems are, they're not my problems, and I refuse to care about them. He's just a bidet, why should I? He's a jerk! Beating Hop is a challenge that I'll face over and over, if it were real life. That kind of relationship is the one that creates a lasting, lifelong friendship, one where you're constantly running away from an annoying person who never leaves you alone despite how many times you trounce him in Pokemon combat. It's a benchmark for my progress, and also for his lack of progress. My guy is really surprised that Water-type moves beat his Fire-type Pokemon every goddamn time. Hop might not be too quick on the uptake, but he's a good friend, and that's worth its weight in gym badges. I don't know, guys. Oh, I had the echo on, sorry. I can't echo all the time. I don't know. Like, I don't... So, okay, fine. He's like your... I could even call him a Jiminy Cricket. I don't know. This isn't going to change how I treat Hop at all. I don't think I'm going to do that. So maybe we'll see some more in the I'm never closed off to somebody changing and me liking them more. Lawrence is probably going to do that, I hope, as we go further. No, the stream's not over. We have a very late halftime. We had some technical difficulties. So, okay, so if I love him when I finish the game, Shadreeman, sure. But for right now, whenever I see Hop, I want to fleet him to the Flea Mighty, who will be like, Hop. Which is fine. I think that's fine. Maybe he does deserve better than the Flea Mighty. Maybe better than the Flea Mighty. Maybe just the Flea Mite. All right. We'll give Homie a chance.
Do not keep the chairman waiting. Head to the seafood restaurant, the captain's table. So you will not forget the chairman's face. I will give you one of his league cards. Please don't touch me while we're exchanging. Go to the seafood restaurant as soon as possible so as not to keep the chairman waiting.
Don't fall over in those heels. Okay. Wait, this isn't the way to the seafood restaurant. What do you guys want? Galar is a huge island. Thanks. Do people ever, like, just talk to you about, like, geography on the street? Like, you walk up to someone, and they're like,
Hey! A mountain is a large rocky mass that juts out from the...
oh, here it is. What is up with the... Is that a normal Pokemon noise? All right. Welcome to the seafood restaurant, the captain's table. I'll take the Magikarp, the grilled Magikarp, and an Arrokuda. Oh, he was... Wait, where is it? I gotta find it.
You two know each other? That's great. Come now, please be seated.
This is gonna be hard because I have 3 voices that I've already established in here, so cut me some slack here.
Hillbury is a seafood town. Have you noticed there's a lot of water around? Naturally, if one's going to eat here, the obvious choice is the local cuisine. Everything on the menu is delicious. I'm quite indebted to her.
Do you know?
Oh, no. We would have never been able to create super mutant Pokemon without her.
She was saying that there's still too much we don't know about Dynamaxing. It's causing her some worry. She even made me take a power spot detector with me when I started traveling.
A power spot detector? That's the device that allowed me to discover the power spots. Locations that emit Galar particles and allow Pokemon to Dynamax.
Look at that lady in the background. She's just like, everything.
Sonia, it may be good for you to visit the vault in Hammerlock. I believe the key to unlocking the secrets of the Dynamax Pokemon phenomenon lies in the history preserved there.
Understood, Chairman. I will arrange a meeting with Miss Sonia. However, I believe it is about time we get going, Chairman.
We haven't eaten anything.
But I've
Hardly had a chance to speak with Professor Zieja. It's regrettable, but I suppose it can't be helped. If something needs to get done, there's no time like the present, after all. In any case, I bid you all farewell.
Okay, that was a nice 1-minute dinner.
Does he think he's doing me a favor? He's right that the vault would be a good place to look for info on the legend spot. You got the water badge, yeah? Defeating Nessa's no small feat. Here's a machine gun.
Retaliate. You put your TM79. Well, that was a vocal workout. Thank you, guys. Chairman Rose is not incognito with those shorts. Sorry.
All right, mate. You got both the grass badge and the water badge by now, right? If you were wondering, I don't have any badges because
Well, I suck. In that case, we're both headed for Motostoke and the fire gym leader, Kabu.
Where to go through the mines? Did my Pokemon recover after the gym, or are they still hurt? They did recover. What are you doing? Transform! What if Fire Emblem and Pokemon crossed over? I think they are right now. What are you? Oh, God. What's he doing? He's not wearing pants, right? No, hang on a second. Is he wearing pants? Or did he just pull his skin 8 inches away from his body? Which is it? Because both of them are weird. Both of them are weird. Well, I guess, all right, darkness isn't gonna work. How about spark? Is there anybody else we can talk to? Although, yep, Nats, you're all right. All right, let's do that again, actually. All right, yep, take it easy. That's what I wanted. Now it's paralyzed and in the red, and if I don't catch it on the first try, I'm leaving. There we go. Scraggy was caught. You know what? Like, all the... I mean, Scraspar is good. Okay, I'll name it... Honestly, like, I would rather name this Pokemon Skin Pants. Just because. But Scraspar is pretty good. Everyone's like, all right away, it's just, oh, fuck, Scraspar, Skin Pants. I don't have enough characters. Let's actually add him. Let's replace a Pokemon that's low level. Oh, I don't really have anybody that's low level. Let's check. What you got going on here? So you're dark and fighting, which I already have already. Let's send you back to the box. You and your Skin Pants, get out of here. Stream's gonna end in about 10 minutes. Oh, Jesus. I can't get, that's disgusting. That's super weird. I couldn't get away, now he's gonna kill Yip. Get out! Pump to do, get in there. Get out! Oh, that's a new thing. Did you run away from me? Oh! Ooh, that's a weird looking. Alright. Bam! I saw Locke. They were all hanging out. All the Persona folks. Nailed it. Shayros it is. Yes, I absolutely would. Oops. The Church of Shayros. Love it. It's okay. What are you? Get back in. Oh. What are you? Get it. It's a Corklish. Oh no! Oh, that's gonna crit. He's gonna knock him out, isn't he? Damn it. Okay, that's good. All right, let's wrap this guy up. Nah. Oh, now it's really angry. Weaken him a little bit. Super effective. How about just effective? Oh, perfect. Crossbar is pretty good. No, we're gonna do the Q&A. I'm gonna stop in a second, Hina. Shelvane is really good. Ooh, Shelvane or Crossbar. I like Shelvane. Oh, we already have a Rhea. It was a giant pile of green trash. Okay. So, that leaves us at the end of the stream, you guys. And I promised you that today I would do a Q&A because, oh, I'm all tangled up in everything over here. I'm all tangled up in everything over here because we haven't done any in a while. Is there enough Q&A for me to do one, Hina? I haven't looked. Oh gosh, okay. I'm gonna take a moment and do this. Thanks for the sub, Flancoon. So, all right, so we've got plenty of Q&A for the last 10 minutes here. Thank you guys for coming by. Fawn Puppet asks, did Joe voice any extras in Trails of Cold Steel 1? Yes. If you weren't here for my Trails of Cold Steel stream, I think I told the story. The fun story with Trails of Cold Steel was that I picked up the game probably very shortly after I moved to Los Angeles, right? So I was playing the game. I had just been, it was my first Legend of Heroes game, really enjoying it. And all of a sudden I get a call from this studio and they were like, hey, we booked you on Trails of Cold Steel. And I was like, what, like the sequel? They're like, no, Trails of Cold Steel. And I'm like, well, I'm playing the game, so it's it's out. How am I gonna do? And then, so I got to the session, and they explained that it was they were doing a PC port of Trails of Cold Steel. So what they were gonna do was they were gonna fill in a bunch of additional voices for Trails of Cold Steel, and I was gonna be a bunch of them. So yes, I was indeed several voices in Trails of Cold Steel 1, but did not make a major role until Trails of Cold Steel 2. Yeah, Trails of Cold Steel is coming to Switch 2020. I'm excited about that. Steg asked, do I like pineapple on pizza? I actually do, sometimes. I like pineapple, ham and pineapple, like a Hawaiian, but only really like on Papa John's pizza. So it's gotta be like crappy quality pizza for me to want to put pineapple and ham on it. But like, you know, like crummy pizza, like Domino's or Papa John's, it's like, yeah, the pizza day of reckoning is coming. So, you know, I'll put, but like, if it's a good New York pizza, I grew up in New Jersey, right? So like New York pizza is the best. If it's a good New York, New Jersey pizza, I'm not gonna put pineapple and ham on it. I actually don't have any I don't put toppings on good pizza for the most part. Maki Rose asks, what's your favorite part of Christmas and why? My favorite part of Christmas is, gosh, you know, it's really changed over the years. This is a deep question. When I was growing up, one of my favorite parts of Christmas, because we hosted it at the house where I grew up, one of my favorite parts of Christmas was just like the anticipation of seeing different people come. You know, it was like different people in my family would show up at different times during the day, and it was like so fun to like hear the doorbell and figure out who it was. Now, it like after I had kids, it really kind of changed. Seeing Christmas through their eyes has been like a totally different. Dude, I have pit stains for years. Whoever that was. Smelly Mander. They're not smelly. They're just pit stains. I just sweat a lot. It's the Italian in me. But thank you for pointing out my pit stains. In any case, yeah, now like experiencing through my kids' eyes, it's totally different. So there's a lot of different parts I like about Christmas. Dr. Senshi asks, what's my best way to cope with sudden changes in life? You know, like, sudden changes in life, it really kind of depends. You know, there's good changes and there's bad changes, and it's, you kind of have to realize, like, you have to give yourself over to the change, in my opinion. If something radically has changed in your life, you have to be like, well, either I can control this and do something different with it, or I can't, and I have to adapt. So that's just kind of the way it goes. So usually I try to, there's always going to be like a grieving period for any kind of change. Even if it's positive change, you're still going to grieve. But eventually, you know, you're gonna have to let it roll. Dat Writer Helen, what's the first video game franchise you played, and what about it kept you invested in gaming? That's tough. I'm not as young as all you guys, so like I didn't start on PlayStation 2 or something like that. So like the idea of a franchise, my first video game system was in television, which didn't have any franchise games on it. Nintendo had some franchise games on it that were exciting. I remember playing Zelda 1 and 2. They were great. And then my early memories of gaming were Final Fantasy IV on Super Nintendo. That was my entry into JRPGs. My friend had it when I was in second grade, and I remember borrowing it from him, and that was it. Then I was hooked on Final Fantasy for the rest of my life. Evolaya asks, I heard you're voicing an anime. Is it my first one? No, it's not. My first anime, I think, debuted 4 years ago. I actually think one of my first anime roles may have been Fox McCloud. I was actually looking through a little Facebook thing that popped up and was like, hey, here's a memory from 2016, right? And it was an incidental character I had done in the God Eater anime. I think my first anime was like background voices on Durarara X2, I think. And then after that it was God Eater, And then Fox McCloud was somewhere either in between those two or, yeah. Crimson Crayon asks, what, if anything, do you miss about Colorado? Don't say snow because I got over a foot last week. Honestly, I do miss the snow. I miss the weather. I miss the mountains. I miss the housing prices, which is pretty much everywhere in the world other than Los Angeles. So there's a lot I miss about Colorado. We talk a lot about the idea of maybe moving back there if Los Angeles doesn't work out or if it just gets too crazy and intense. Obviously, I'd have to give up. I would give up anime and video game acting, and it would be, a very different life. But Colorado's kind of our backup plan. Marshmallow Love asks, what was it like to do ASMR for Mr. Love? If you're not familiar with Mr. Love is a otome game in which I play one of the male protagonists, and we have done several ASMR episodes. And wow, the first time, man, I wish they would let me show you like the equipment we use. They're very they like to keep their recording stuff proprietary. So even though I have like pictures of me with the equipment, it's I can't show it to you guys. At least not now. But like, it was a really awkward process. The first time I did it. Now I think we've had 2 of them that have come out. But yeah, it was like really awkward having to be like right up against it, like this here, doing this quiet, and just like, and count, like my first thing was counting sheep, right? So the whole script is me being like, 2 sheep, 3 sheep. And it's just is wild. So yeah, ASMR is a trip. It's a trip. Good Luck Cat asks, since Thanksgiving was last week, what are you thankful for? And also, are you a ham or a turkey guy? I'm a ham guy. Definitely a ham guy. And I'm thankful for way too much to list. I live a very lucky and privileged existence. And I have, even my problems, I love my problems. I have the best problems. Icy Floridian, have I ever heard of Beat Saber? Yes. Me and my wife play it, and she absolutely destroys me. Arya Z Evans asks, what's my favorite ice cream flavor? I'm a big fan of chocolate chip cookie dough. That's probably my best one. Maisuchan asks, where would you like to take your voice acting skills from here onwards? Any particular plans? Well, it's easy to say what you want to do. Obviously, like, I can't plan to get booked on something. I'd love to play a Final Fantasy protagonist. I'd love to play a Persona protagonist. And honestly, I would love to be any kind of like Naughty Dog original IP. Or I would love to work with not 2K Games, although I would like to work with 2K Games. Who's Double Fine? Double Fine has some amazing projects, and their scripts are fantastic. I would love to just work with, like, oh man, it's just, they're so good. There's lots of companies I haven't worked with yet that I would love to. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Kilvane asks if I do know the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? Metroid QB asks, what's my favorite holiday-themed movie? I would say the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer claymation movie. Definitely one of my favorites. That's a classic. Aola, what's my least favorite thing about my favorite food? So one of my favorite foods is lobster, and I would have to say my least favorite thing about it is, like, I'm pretty meticulous when I eat lobster and shellfish in general. Yeah, getting meat stuck in the claws or like stuck in the legs, that's a pain in the butt. CM0011 asks, did I get into streaming before or after Fire Emblem, and what made me want to stream? So I streamed a little bit prior. Some people have been hanging out since I was doing Ace Combat. I've always streamed games that I was in. Pokemon's kind of an exception. So I streamed Just Cause 4. I streamed Ace Combat 7. And we had a good time, but I never really took it seriously. Like, there was no schedule. It was just like, hey, I feel like playing this game. You guys want to hang out? And then after Fire Emblem, it was like I found out that lots of people wanted to hang out. And it became a lot more fun that way. Let's see. There's a few more in here. Me, your moderator, Hina, asks, where in Europe did you live and how long? I lived in Germany for 3 years as part of my Air Force career. But we traveled all over the place. Lockle4N asks, what's your go-to dance move? Sitting the down is my go-to dance move. Arya Z Evans asks, what's my favorite donut flavor? I'm pretty standard when it comes to donuts. I like just a plain old cake donut with chocolate frosting. Wrong. My favorite, I say that because, I shouldn't have to say this long of a story about a donut question. My favorite donut is a powdered jelly donut. However, that's really like an East Coast donut, and it has been almost impossible for me to find a powdered jelly donut except one place in Burbank that has them. So I very rarely have powdered jelly donuts anymore. So I've kind of relegated myself to I like cake donuts with just chocolate frosting. Silver Sea asks, have I played any Pokemon games before? I played Blue and Pokemon Snap. And I don't remember my favorite character. Smelly Mander. Can you tell us anything about upcoming roles I have as a voice actor or any sneak peeks you're allowed to share? That's always tough. I'm working on a ton of different things, but I'm almost never allowed to talk about them, and I have to be very careful about letting stuff slip. Because a couple of bad actors have really kind of ruined it for everybody. They let stuff leak, and it's just miserable. I have one really fun thing that's coming out in, I hope 2020, that I'm excited to share with you guys. Other than that, sometimes it's hard for me to keep track of, to be honest. Not because I'm like, oh, I'm working so much. It's because that you do a project, and then it's 8 months before the game comes out, and a lot of times the game companies don't talk to you, so you have no idea. So I have to keep a list, and every once in a while I'll go back and look at the list and be like, okay, I wonder when that's coming out. So unfortunately, I don't think I have anything that I'm allowed to talk about at the moment. But stay tuned. Let's see. And we'll do... Okay, last question. Sokajuwaka asks, Mark and Diva announced they'd be cosplaying as Sedith and Flame. Any chance of pics with them in the Claude's play? Oh, totally. I would definitely do it. That's a hell of a coordinated effort, but I will definitely do that with them. For those of you who haven't been watching the whole Claude costume thing, my Claude costume should be on its way. She finished it, and it's either on its way or about to be on its way. Fail Not is on its way and should be here within the next couple of days. Super excited. If you're a subscriber on Twitch, talking a lot. If you're a subscriber on Twitch, you get access to the private Discord server. And the private Discord server is where I'm posting all the pictures before they go public. So all the Discord people are going to have it first. So if that's something you're interested in, then sub up and join that Discord. And yeah, I know a lot of people have been really excited about the pictures I've been posting in the Discord. So that's super cool. I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. I'm going to be back on Tuesday at 4 o'clock for some more Pokemon. Are you guys liking the Pokemon? Are you upset that I'm not doing Fire Emblem anymore? Would you rather me go back? Because honestly, for me, this is about getting to interact with you guys and hanging out and having a good time. I'm having a good time on Pokemon, but it wouldn't take much convincing for me to be like, nah, you go back to Fire Emblem. We will go back to Fire Emblem eventually. This isn't like a super long game. So yeah, maybe we'll do some alternating, but yeah. I feel like if we alternate, we'll never get through them. So I kind of want to finish Pokemon and then we'll go into Fire Emblem. I'll have some more guests on. I have some fun stuff planned. I'd like to get Sean Chiplock on, do a mix of a Trails of Cold Steel and Mr. Love Queen's Choice stream where we kind of hang out and talk about that. So yeah. I'm sure Greg is going to be on the stream at some point. I think he has to now, right? I think that's kind of mandatory. But that's it for us this evening, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. All the archives will be on YouTube as always. Spread the word, bring people in to come next time, and we'll have some fun. Have a great night, guys. Oh, no, wait. We're supposed to raid, right? Who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Raiding Fire Emblem people, I think, has been my favorite, just because I enjoyed seeing people freak out. So let's see if there's anybody playing Fire Emblem. The new Twitch. All right, let's raid like a newer person that's not necessarily. Yeah, this works for me. Okay, so we're gonna raid. You guys can't see this, so you guys can't see it because whatever. So I hit paste. I hit paste in chat. So right here, I'm gonna take a screenshot of it. I'm gonna take a screenshot and I'll post it on Twitter later. But right now, we were totally about to raid Com Pooper. Because, yeah. Because I accidentally pasted the name of the Pokemon instead of the name of the person who is actually Tori Talks. So we were just about to raid. We were about to raid Com Pooper, you guys. And that's just not something I'm into. We're gonna leave Com Pooper alone. Okay, guys. We'll jump in with Fear the Deer. And let's have some fun. See you next week, guys. Take care.